Hello guys, John Hempstock here. I'm a teaching professional at Pacific Golf Club in Brisbane, Australia. Over the next few months, the golf equipment market's going to be very busy. There's some new drivers being released, and I'm going to review each of these drivers, test them out, see how they perform for my own game, and hopefully this will help you guys make a decision if the drivers are going to be good for you or not. So the first driver I'm going to start with today is the Wilson Staff C300 Driver. Now this driver, brand new on the market. This is actually in my bag, so I've had a few games of golf with it, and initial impressions are great. I'm going to hit a few drives. I've got the FlightScope X3 set up behind us, so we're going to talk about the data I collect with this. With this driver, great technology. So Wilson have produced power holes around the face on the crown and the sole of the club. This makes the face flex more, so in turn produces more spring off the face, so potentially it's going to give you more distance. They've also got weights on the bottom of the club as well, so you can set these weights to suit your own golf game, so we can turn it to help you draw the club or fade the club, whatever you want. The matte red finish on the face looks fantastic, so I don't know if you can see this, but again, we're not going to worry about glare off the face. The red finish is something that I've not seen on a driver in a while. Again, it looks great over the ball, so it's going to inspire confidence. You can also adjust the loft on these drivers as well. So I've got a 9-degree head. I've bumped it up to 10.5 degrees straight away, and I'll talk about that a bit later. But yeah, you can change the loft to suit your own golf game. I've got the Hazard as black 6.0 shaft in this, so stiff shaft, really low spinning shaft, which is what I'm after. I don't want to see the ball climbing, I want to see it going hard. So I'm now going to hit a few, and I'm going to talk about what I feel this club's doing for my golf game at the moment. So let's see if we can get a few good ones away. Pretty solid, that one. So the sound off the face, again, very solid sound, so it's not a tingy sound. I like a real solid feel off the face. Initial impressions with the ball flight is it's very flat, so it's not one of these high spinning drivers. It produces a really flat ball flight, so that's why I had to take it from 9 degrees to 10.5, so I could get a bit more ball flight. But it really goes hard through the air, and it produces a lot of run at the end as well, which is great. So let me hit another one. A little bit low on the face, that one. So again, that wasn't off the middle, but it still went very, very well. Again, really flat. It's not, but even I hit it off the bottom and it still produced a flat ball flight. It didn't get that high spinning one you normally get. So let me hit one more. That was pretty good. That was a bit more off the sweet spot. So great looking driver. This is going to stay in my bag for a while. Again, we're going to test some new ones out, but this is going to be the one for me for a while. So let's have a look at the data I got there, and we'll talk a little bit more about this driver. Okay, now we're going to talk through some of the numbers of my drives. Now, unfortunately, I'm not a Rory McIlroy, Jason Day type of driver. I wish I was. But in my past, coming from Scotland, I hit the ball lower. My good drives go low, they launch about 9 or 10 degrees and they just bullet through the air. Now I would love to launch at 14 degrees in the air and carry it 300 yards plus, but that's not my golf game, unfortunately. So if we have a look at some of these drives that I've hit, you can see the lower ones with lower launch are the ones that have gone the longest. So this is in meters, so again, not ideal with the angle of attack, but with that low spin, just an absolute bullet off the face. So again, I tried to stay back on a couple of them and launch them a little bit higher, and again, it's not a bad result, but not as good as the lower ones that really pierce the air. So again, what I like with this club is that there's not a lot of spin off the face. It goes like an absolute bullet. Again, I'm getting lots and lots of run. It's working well for me. Again, the shot dispersion, because there's not a lot of spin off the face as well, the shot dispersion is pretty tight as well. So again, in the past, my bad shot with the driver has been high and to the right. This one I feel holds its line a lot better. The shaft, the hazardous black, suits me well, very well as well, in terms of that low spinning bullet type flight. So yeah, I like what this has got to offer. Now, this driver's not the most popular in the market. Again, we don't hear a lot about it. It's obviously not got the prestige of the TaylorMades and the Callaways and the Titleist, but I really like this driver. I think if you tried it, it's going to be a winner. Not as expensive as some of the top line brands as well, so that's another benefit. But yeah, give this driver a go. It's a winner. Yeah, I like it a lot. So see how you go. So yeah, again, I'm going to create a YouTube channel. I've got a Facebook page, John Hempstock Golf Professional. Jump on. Like I said, I'm going to be putting a lot more videos on this now. Equipment reviews, instruction. So yeah, jump on and see if you like my videos. Thank you very much.